Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Azaria's Aura, and today, as you can see by the title, we have a special guest joining us. Come on, special guest. Give him a round of applause.
Good afternoon, how you guys doing?
State your name for the records.
My name is Francois Zawood.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
3, come on.
My name is Mr. Dexter Sargent. How you guys doing?
Okay, and today we're going to be doing a chat, a father-daughter chat. I have a few questions written down for the wonderful father here. And before we begin, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much. First question. What are some pros and cons of being a parent?
Pros and cons of being a parent consist of the pros side is knowing and learning that what you brought up with the personality.
Nervous, guys.
Okay, yes, I'm researching.
Yes.
Get it together. Let me get it together. Pros and cons of being a parent. The pro side is knowing that what your parents taught you, you're able to install in the kids that you brought up with dignity, pride, and self-respect. Self-respect and manners take you through the world. The con side is that having taught what your parents taught you and install it in your kids, and they turn out to be something that you don't expect or otherwise disrespectful. That is something that I don't tolerate. I'm old school.
Okay.
I goes with the whipping and the belt. And my old lady used to give it a belt buckle.
All right.
And a broomstick.
Oh no, not the broom.
Yes, the broomstick. Because we
Okay.
had big back and it never used to really hear us like that.
Very informative, Roberta.
Thank you.
Second question. Do you feel that I should choose my relationships, both friendships and romantic relationships, wisely?
Yes, you should choose it wisely because being the parent that I am, I grew up old school and you could spot BS from a mile away. Especially I notice with these young guys now, you can't tell if they're male or female. I think they want to be more feminine than masculine because some of them how they smile up in the clothes they wear and the zaggy pants and all the different stuff. The whole demeanor is feminine. So I advise you to choose carefully. And when it comes on to that other part of the relationship, I feel you should wait until you decided to know that it's what you really want to do, rather than just rushing in the peer pressure and these little young.
So do you feel that I personally, from you seeing who I bring around, do you feel that I choose some of my relationships wisely, both friendships and romantic relationships?
Yeah, I think you choose it wisely based on how you was brought up. I know you choose particular type of friends. The friends that you choose I've seen are more humble, quiet, and not disrespectful. You can see that they had great brought up scene.
Okay, that's great, that's great. Okay, do you think that one should look at finances and the outer appearance of a person before they decide to settle down with them?
I think it's both. First of all, you don't want to have a guy that is broke, don't have no ambition, not ambitious, not self. How should I put what word I'm looking for? You want a person that is self-motivated. You want a person that has qualities. You want a person that have pride, dignity. You don't want anybody who just, okay, I just want a boyfriend and I know he broke, but he mean good. No. Mean and good don't get you throughout the world today. You want someone who basically on the same level as you, who could actually assist in any financial future plans. You want someone basically who could actually sit down to the table and say, hey, this is where we at, this is what we want to do, this is where we at, and this is what we have. You don't want nobody who sitting and waiting on you to make a move and make your career start and start feeding off you. No, we don't want no SpongeBob type niggas.
Okay, very informative. Very well said.
Yes.
What do you think is the biggest difference between people born in my era and those born in yours back in the day?
People born in my area, in my era, with persons who had pride, who strive for excellence, who know the basics of survival, who know that it ain't nothing easy come in life, or it ain't nothing in life come easy. Your era, I think, everything was given to them. Back in the days, growing up in the West, we didn't have telephones.
Oh my God!
We had a beeper, a pager, and if somebody called us, we look at the number and try to find a phone, actually a paid phone. And if you don't have an American quarter, you're out of luck. Now that in your era, you have basically you walking around with a computer. A cell phone is a computer, a mobile computer. Back in the days, the only persons that had computers was people who were wealthy, persons who have the mom and pop shop. Computer was back in our days was not a luxury. It was something that persons work hard to get. But now you could have a computer walking everywhere you want to go.
But you don't think that some things back then were easier than things in this
I don't
era?
think it was
Even
easier.
jobs were easy to get.
I think personally back then you did not be as qualified to get a job as it versus today. To be a handyman, you got to have papers. To be a garbage collector, now they're asking for certificates. They want to know that you have a high school diploma or what you call a secondary education. You know, and me personally, today it's much easier. Back then we had this thing called encyclopedia. Encyclopedia was something that was our Google. You know, that was our Google. Nowadays you just can speak to the phone and the phone reply to you. Anything what you want is in your phone. So it's much easier versus back then.
Okay, well said, well said.
Thank you very much.
And our last question, what advice, not a question, but what advice do you have for my viewers listening on?
What advice would I have for
life advice in general?
Life advice. There's nothing in the world free. There's nothing in the world is a hand. No, this is the real word. You're my daughter and I love you, but you know the qualities what we try to install in you. You know what we all about. There's nothing in the world for free. If you want to make some money, you got to clean my car. And I'm gonna tip you. If you want to have some money, you're going to clean the room, you're going to clean your natural duties. It ain't nothing in the world for free, kids. There's nothing in the world for free because growing up, I had to work for what I wanted. My mom and pa, we had a big yard, about an acre or two. And if we want to go out, we want anything. Mom used to say, son, go weed your yard. That's what we had to do, weed the yard. Now nowadays, kids feel that they're obligated because their parents work hard and so basically we sacrifice to make them happy. But where I grew up, yeah, you love your kids, but you got to show them tough love because the world ain't easy. The world ain't easy. And you could look at it. Every day it getting harder. The world getting harder. So if you grew up with tablespoon in your mouth, you don't know what it's like to defend yourself. I'm not saying that's the case in many cases, but the majority of times persons who struggle and who've been in the trenches as kids, they are more the kids who come out to be successful. I know this guy, particular guy, a friend of mine, he grew up with a single home and with a single mom. It was about 6 brothers, and these guys were back in the days. We had this supermarket called Pantry Bride, and when school out, he used to hike from Freeport, from Maple Rock to Freeport to find a job or to look for a job. And he stumbled across this guy, I forgot his name, but I wouldn't mention his name due to circumstances. And he gave him a job as a parking boy. And to now, up to date, fast forwarding, this guy is the owner of a construction company, believe it or not.
That's really good.
I've known persons who had it good all their life, had parents buy them the latest tennis. Back in the days, we had class boutiques in Vikings, and we had our Lee pants and our polo shirt. But now, kids them basically get what they want, name brand, designer, wear everything. You know, I'm not straying from the point where I have to just let them out. But me personally, I believe that having a solid foundation, showing the kid or child or kids, whatever you prefer to call it, the ways of life. Nothing in the world is easy. Nothing in the world is free. And persons, I'm going to give this advice to you. There's nothing in the world for free. Nothing. So when persons tell you, oh man, I can do this for free. No, there's always a motive. Nothing in the world is free.
Okay.
Nothing.
Well, thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much. And
Thank
I really
you.
appreciate your good advice, and I hope my viewers would take it into consideration.
Yes.
Bye, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Once again, thank you very much for staying this far. See you in the next video.
Peace out.